Here's an example of an advert by the World Wildlife Fund, and you'll recognize this logo, which is very powerful in itself, with a panda, one of the world's most endangered creatures, and it plays on fear. So we have a bold sans serif font here, white text on a dark background, and you can see there's a colour change here. This is a very somber black into dark green background, and it makes the text extremely visually clear and gives it great impact. So stop climate change before it changes you. We have the C repetition, which is alliteration, and we also have the repetition of change, and change is the key word with this advert. Everything revolves or pivots around this word change. Stop climate change before it changes you is a short and effective statement, and it's backed up, it anchors this unbelievably hideous image of a man who seems to be mutating into some kind of fish. And of course, climate change is one of the world's great topics that people cannot agree upon. So in this case, we have a fish and the lips of a fish melded with a human face. And this image is very striking because of the way that it's positioned on the page. Firstly, it takes up a tremendous amount, 50% of the advert. Secondly, it's being cropped beyond the edges of the advert, which gives it more power. It's a medium to close-up shot, and that helps us see the emotion on the character's eyes, and the way that it's lit gives it an almost mysterious, mystical appearance. This idea that the man stroke fish is looking upwards, maybe towards some kind of god or answer or unknown, and everything about this is being carefully manipulated to create fear in the audience. So why would an advertiser use fear? Well, it's because human beings react in a very strong emotional way to fear. And in fact, what you would see here first is you would see the fish stroke man, and then you would probably have your eyes drawn to this. So there's a clear implication that climate change is affecting the planet, is affecting the development and the evolution of creatures, and showing it in relation to man makes it all the more shocking and disturbing. So here's a classic advert where fear is used to help get a message across. And of course, WWF is quite famous for shock tactics, and there are other examples that you can look at to gain a better idea.